Hi, my name is Jessica Peralta, and I'm doing my project in Vidiago. Vidiago. I chose this topic just because it's the media as well as people have like the false information that it's actually contagious, but it's really not at all. And what is it? It's a disease that causes the loss of skin color in patches. And as time goes on, they actually get bigger. And it not only affects the skin, but also the hair inside the mouth, as well as um, and I picked these pictures because someone with the darker skin, you can see it more noticeably. And he's lighter in skin tone, but he also has it in his hair. You can see on his sideburns, his eyebrows, and his eyelashes. And here's another example. But for her, I don't know if you can see it, but her eyebrows, she probably just drew them in. And why? It's usually the melatonin that determines the color of the skin as well as the hair. But when the cells that produce melatonin die or no longer work, and that's when vitiligo occurs. However, it's not life-threatening or contagious. Even though many people believe it's contagious, that's probably just to the fact that they're probably not aware of it and they just don't want it for themselves and they just try to keep their distance and just in fear. And usually people who have an autoimmune condition tend to have it as well. There's some factors about genetics, and or people who had a severe damage to their skin, they tend to have this as well. Well, it could be another factor. And some early signs, it usually comes by the age of 30. There's like patches of no skin color that first occurs in the hands as well as the face, or either or. Premature whitening or gray on the hair. So with this one, I chose this picture because you can obviously see that he's lighter in skin tone, but he does have patches of no color, and it appears like it's dry skin, but it's really not. And there's actually no color. And over here is another example of the hair. And then there's also several different types of vitiligo, which is one of them is universal, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It just affects nearly all skin surfaces. There's the generalized vitiligo, which affects many different parts symmetrically, which just means that it's like a mirror. If you have it on the right side, like in a certain spot or spots, it's going to be in the opposite hand, so the left side, the same, roughly about the same size as well as location. And this is the most common form. There's also the segmental vitiligo, which occurs at a younger age for a couple of years and just stops. There's only one side of the body, or part of the body, and I actually had an uncle who had this form. He got it when he was little. I don't know how old he was exactly, but he did have it for a couple of years and then just stopped. I don't know if it just vanished or just stopped, but he had a little bit. And there's different types. There's two more different types. The archofacial vitiligo, which occurs on the hands, face, eyes, nose, and ears. And here's an example of one. Or the localized, which is just a few areas, or one area of your body. And complications, usually people who have the disorder, this disease, tend to have social psychological distress, hearing loss, and more likely to get sunburned a lot easier, as well as eye problems. And treatments, there's no cure, but there's treatments such as cosmetics to make it less noticeable. Topical arcosterol, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, is used to help regain some color, but also is rarely applied. There's lasers they can use for small areas, but within a year, about 44% of them lose their results. There's the PUVA light therapy, which is effective on the face, upper arms, upper legs, but not on the hands or the feet. It's pretty demanding because you have to receive treatment twice a week for a year. There's also an option of surgery to remove the skin of the natural color of the skin cells and placing it where you need color. But I heard also tattooing, getting tattoos, to match your skin color. It's another form of treatment, but I just didn't put this in the PowerPoint just because it was in my sources, but that's what I heard. And here are my sources.